How do you think this market compares to Dallas?
The opportunities that the real estate market has for clients in the diaspora. And in November, there are a few properties that we looked at, and those properties, when I came back just 3 months after, most of them were sold up.
Right now is the best time to invest in real estate because remember what Desmond has told us, appreciation, equity appreciation. Have a balance of what is in Dallas and what is in Kenya. Your capital will grow, your real estate portfolio will also grow. And imagine for especially someone in the US or you're in Dubai or UK, imagine you're sleeping and then dollars hit your account all the way from Kenya because you're collecting rent or you have sold a property that has appreciated by 30%. As a realtor, I want you to shoot a shot to every buyer to pitch this project in 3 minutes maximum.
You will still be able to cash flow with this project. It doesn't matter whether you're getting a 1-bedroom, a studio, or a 2-bedroom apartment. It's going to be furnished completely by the developer. So what you're paying for everything. So if you are interested in buying in Kenya, this particular location, 88.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel and kindly don't forget to subscribe for real insights from Isaac the Realtor for any real estate needs in Kenya and US dollars. And today I have Agent Desmond Nsutebu with me here, whom I want to introduce himself to the channel. Welcome, brother.
Thank you for having me. Isaac the Realtor, the #1 agent in Kenya here.
Thank
So
you.
my name is Desmond Nsutebu. I'm a realtor with Exp and Dallas, Texas. I'm not only limited to US. I'm here in Kenya because I sell across the globe via referral. Thank you for having me, Isaac.
You're welcome. And Desmond, how has your stay been in Kenya thus far?
Well, so far, I think I would not want to go back, but it's really beautiful here, and the people, the climate, and just the business of real estate itself. There's a lot of development going on and a lot of opportunities to explore. So for the time I've been here, I've really had a good time. You guys have been taking good care of me, and we've thought lots of properties. So it's been an amazing time.
You're welcome. And from your stay, I remember you're here last year in November,
Yeah.
and now you're back in Kenya. What do you think is most interesting in Kenya? What do you like more about this country?
Market here in Kenya, there are a lot of opportunities, different price range for people to get in, and that has really been an interesting feed for me, and I look forward to actually doing a lot of business here in Kenya and also bringing a lot of investors to invest here in Kenya.
Okay, interesting in Kenya. What do you like more about this country?
Well, I think primarily my focus here was more about the market, to look at the opportunities that the real estate market has for clients in the diaspora. And in November, there are a few properties that we looked at, and those properties, when I came back just 3 months after, most of them were sold up. They were sold out, and it was really interesting to see how foreigners actually believe in the real estate.
So from your experience, why do you think the properties are moving very fast and a lot of investors are coming to Kenya?
Well, from just my initial research, Kenya is a developing country, and Nairobi itself is a really fast-growing city, and a lot of foreigners come in for several different purposes. There's tourism, there's business that they come to do, and also their properties, the way it's structured, the government have made it easier for foreigners to be able to invest here. There's little complication for foreigners. I myself, I'm a foreigner. I'm from Cameroon, although I live in the US. But when you look at what the government has done, they have facilitated the process. To invest here, you just need a KRA PIN and just your passport, and you're good to go. No complications. Even developers told me the same thing, that the government have made it easier for them to, develop here. So I think also the return on investment is really something that is interesting too for foreigners, because as a foreigner, for you to invest in a different country, you have to look at, what am I gaining from there? Does it have a good ROI? If it does, then okay, because every investor wants to make money, right? Either cash flowing or equity growth, and those two, you surely get them here.
Okay. And I understand currently you're staying in Kilimani. And what do you think of the Kilimani neighborhood? And why do you think it's there is so popular among foreigners? And
Well, I would say I live currently in Kilimani, but I don't know if it's the best. If I had to choose again to stay, I will stay there. But it's a beautiful place. The security is good. At any time in the night, you can go out, have even to eat. I have a restaurant around me that is 24/7.
okay.
Therefore, at any time in the night you go there, you have food to eat. There's, whether you're ordering Uber or wherever you want to go to, there's, at any point in time, there's gonna be a ride, there's gonna be food, there's gonna be something to eat and drink. So the security there too is one of the key things, because as investors, each time you're trying to invest in real estate, there are always three things that we look at, which is location, location, location. And with that location, it has so many things that you look at, whether it's schools, whether it's security, whether it's a mall, whether it's hospitals, all of those things, location is a key, right? So Kilimani is a beautiful place. There are other nicer places too around the area, which I think that's what makes Kenya beautiful, right? Everywhere is beautiful. Sometimes you are staying somewhere and you look at other areas and you're like, oh, this other area is really, on top of things. So that's what
Okay.
makes it interesting.
So apart from business, where have you visited that you feel like anyone out there would like to visit in Kenya?
Well, I was at the national Nairobi National Park the other day on Sunday, and just going out in the wild and looking at animals, and in search for lions, and looking at other the five big animals here in the park. It was really interesting, and met the Maasai warriors and all of that, the culture and all. So there are other things that you can, apart from business, that you can actually, I've not exploited all, but I'm still to. So I'm hoping I can even go to the to the other
Mombasa.
areas,
Okay.
and explore and stay there even for 3 days, just to enjoy the village life. I myself, I love that. So, but Kenya has a lot of things. I've not exploited that, and I hope you guys will help me exploit it too.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay. Personally, I think the national park, and you need to go to Mombasa. As I said, the beach life is quite different from what we have here in town.
Okay.
The business here, there is quite slow. And they say hakuna matata in Mombasa. There is no hurry in Africa.
Okay.
So I think that is something we need to experience together.
Yeah.
And now, how do you think? Personally, I haven't been to Dallas, but I believe soon I'll be there. How do you think this market compares to Dallas real estate?
So, every market has their own, advantages and maybe disadvantages. But what to me, what I look at is, when it comes to investment, whether it's in Dallas or Kenya, does it serve my client's purpose? Whether it's return on investment, cash flow, and equity growth, right? So when you look at the market here, they have a different structure of payment for you to purchase when you want to purchase your property here, whether it's off plan or something that is already completed. They have a payment plan depending on that. Whether if the completion date is 2 years, you have 2 years to pay it. So if you're paying that property, then you don't have the issue of long-term interest rate, over time. But whereas in Dallas, we have mostly the 30-year payment plan, and the interest, we pay a lot of interest and all of that. So and as of now, because of high interest rates, most properties don't really cash flow, but they have high potential for equity growth as well, in Dallas. But whereas here, when you look at what the price range with the properties here, you can easily cash flow and also have equity growth at the same time. with the properties here in Nairobi. So that said, I'm not saying that I'll choose one over another. I'm just saying that as an investor, if you want to invest, it's a good thing to diversify, try other markets, right? So that's the way I look at it, because putting all your eggs in one basket might not be the best, but also looking for where there's potential in growth. This is a developing country, it's still a gold mine here, to explore and to invest in.
Yeah, I remember my lecturer used to remind us a smart real estate investor always diversifies their investment. And I think if you have a balance of what is in dollars and what is in Kenya, your capital will grow, your real estate portfolio will also grow. And imagine for especially someone in the US or you're in Dubai or UK, imagine you're sleeping and then dollars hit your account all the way from Kenya because you're collecting rent or you have sold a property that has appreciated by 30%. I think you'll be smiling to your bank, and that is what the Kenyan market offers. I have had foreigners saying that, and this is like the fourth foreigner saying that. So there's growth in it, there is return in it, and if you're watching this channel, right now is the best time to invest in real estate because remember what Desmond has told us: appreciation, equity appreciation. So a project right now will cost maybe $65,000 for a one-bedroom apartment. But after that, it will go up to maybe $80,000 or even $100,000. But a smart investor will invest right now because right now is the best time you'll get the best prices. And Desmond, I know we talked so much about business. Tell me, what is your favorite dish in Kenya? What have you enjoyed eating during your stay here?
Well, this is 2 days in a row now. I've been eating nyama choma, so I can't actually make a decision yet, but I've been enjoying it. So I think there are still a lot of other dishes that I've not tried. I'm someone who I don't have allergies with food, so and I don't have a best dish so far. So I wish I can try about 5 to 10 different dishes, then I can make that decision. But as of now, I've just been enjoying mama choma. Yama, is it nyama choma or
It's nyama choma.
nyama choma? That's I've been enjoying that. So with the white couscous.
That's called ugali.
With ugali, that's what I've been trying so far. So hopefully I can try other dishes and more of the traditional ones.
Have you tried street food?
No, not yet. I'm still scared of that because I think my wife did not give me medications for some stomach upset. So I haven't tried that yet. I'm still very skeptical about that. But hopefully, I can go to the street and try something that I will not be scared.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is in your bucket list apart from the investment? What are you really looking forward to do in Kenya before you leave this time around?
I think I have limited time, so my mind is just everywhere. I'm hoping I can go to. I really want to be in the jungle where I can meet real wildlife animals and stay there with the villagers for like 3 days. So that's what is in my bucket list. I need to go out of the city and really stay in the villages with those villagers and actually explore the village life. That's the main thing for me, and also enjoy. I wish I can get to where I can enjoy fruits and harvest myself from the trees and eat, not just buying the ones in the market. So those are some of the few things that I love, like nature, that I want to explore before I leave.
No, you should be thinking of that. I hope our camera lady has plans for us or somewhere she is thinking of where we can go, relax, and enjoy our time.
Yep.
And well, it's also an awesome experience because personally I was born in Kinangop. We used to hunt and ride bicycles. Even 3 or 4 hours hunt, running after rabbits with dogs. That was
That's what I need to experience here. And
that is how
this is too developed. Nairobi is too developed for me, guys. I think I need to experience that. I have to stay there for a while, like 3 days, just to reconnect back with nature before I go back. You know, but you guys are so friendly. That's why I feel comfortable thinking of doing that.
Oh, we are welcome. So
Yeah.
currently we are seated in a 2-bedroom apartment at 88. What are your thoughts about this project?
So amongst all the projects that we've been touring for the past week, most of the projects we've thought are built by Chinese developers. So this is the first that I've thought that is a non-Chinese development, and this 88 is really is a very, very beautiful project. And guys, you need to check it out. This project comes furnished, so it's gonna be unique. Everything is gonna be done by the developer. So you're just coming in with your bag and you're good to go. So the difference is, high quality, high prices, and the location is perfect. So they have a studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms apartment, is 47 floors, has so many amenities that you can confidently invest, and you also will be sure on getting your return on investment, no matter the price, guys. It's a beautiful project, expensive, but also has a good renter, high renter yield.
I think what I like most, I don't know what you like most about the project, is the amenities they have and also the views from every apartment. They are awesome because you get a view of the national park, the view of the Westlands CBD, and also Gong Hills, as well as the rest of Upper Hill from this block. And that is quite amazing for me. I don't know what you think about the views and the quality of finishes.
Well, the views, I didn't know the areas, but I just know the 360 views are beautiful all around, and with the finishes and the furnitures, man, they're just, you check them out on the video and see yourself to see the quality. But as compared to other developers, this is surely one of the best that you should also check out. I love the views. I love the quality of finishes. The amenities are just amazing. But again, this so far is the best. Maybe there are some that that might beat this one, but not as of yet.
Okay, so as a realtor, I want you to shoot a shot to every buyer to pitch this project in 3 minutes maximum.
3 minutes. That's too much. Okay, guys. So this project, the cheapest is about 173,000 USD. But again, there are different ways because it's almost in completion, which is going to be May of this year. You have just about 3 to 6 months to make the payment in full. But also, there's an option that you can do you can go through financing, which is something that is rare with the developers nowadays here. But you have to put a down payment of 30%. So with this, I've done all the math. I've included all the hidden fees and all of that. You will still be able to cash flow with this project. It doesn't matter whether you're getting a 1 bedroom, a studio, or a 2 bedroom apartment. It's going to be furnished completely by the developer. So what you're paying for everything. So if you are interested in buying in Kenya, this particular location, 88, is in Upper Hills.
Yes.
It has all the government offices you can imagine. So you have high level client renting your property. So this is just a perfect investment property for you.
And how can they reach you?
Well, so to reach me or Isaac, my number is 202-820-3535. I would definitely still pass you on to my colleague here who is on ground in Nairobi. Isaac, your number offhand, I can't even remember your number offhand, but Isaac will provide his information. So if you reach me or you reach Isaac, you'll be able to get this property.
So that's it for today. Dallas versus Nairobi, and you can reach me via 0703 460 686.
If you want to buy and do the due diligence, I will connect you So this is my boss, Oga. I'll say in Nigeria, this is my Oga here. So we'll help you out and get the process started.
Thank you. I think this was really awesome. I look forward to close businesses with you. I look forward to give your clients discounts, good properties. And till next time, that's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for awesome content every other time.
Thank you.